Okay, no, and a team Koso, Olympics game, I say, winter out to Mr. China, a whole team I year partner. So far, no, Yensha, a man of quarter fan no ice hockey no say, and a quarter fan no a team Alcono USA, and the Czech Republic, and I born Afi Canada, and so any Sweden, so to me, Eddie Abueni, a few Pima, na Chese, on my team, Eddie Finland. And so any Japan so with me Edia boy na fi Switzerland and so any KPT so with me Edia boy ni no any team Koso wo mana femu wo quarter final no se ne betima Koso china and na de china no tumi say tournament no e betimi ato so don say outdoor na no so betimi Edia bro betimi wura na fi no ye kwakwa medal table no so far no say na medal table no akoye to Mr. Hungary, to Mr. No, and to me, Tosu 19 afi 20th no, and so more afi upima. Yensha first 10 no, na yensha sena hono so esi fight to Mr. first 10 no, or my just wetimi ehuri edikano. Now to Mr. Nwadi mono etimi aso eni yepa wachi medals no, bibri hono mo enso no, yesha na yedon ensam outdoor no, enso etimi edi abrel. Okay, tino yina no so na no penien fa akotie mo nsema e de ebrani na no esia na fe won nhye timo no ntimi take over tino e de Kennedy ohene opare study no na wetin produce show na fe Mr. Hope nso timi boaye ma chese direction bi nso timi konkan na se no enko enfama Lucky Heba Hospital yare edi unya da woni fa chemo yasoye ene rutumi se weda na asesa entene no nipa kakra bi na ye honam no ahyase ye na fe ntontom na ba entino wo hwe na honam edodo wa da woni fa chemo Lucky Heba branches outdoor ni na no oba doctor wono mo obehwe na watu yare asedia ma ye ovance outdoor e trek entino ohia Lucky VK Lucky ointment Lucky P capsules na fe Lucky bitters emishana eno so benye biato na watime dia sa hon yare mane man so etima kwankare ba di no Kennedy ohene opare makramo
bebre no abrabomu enkukuhwiase abrapre ene ahonyade aye print no yenya ebre emfa maya pomudin eno enti na Dr. Claribel Cuba Dr. Bibini Broni ya oye gynecologist ya wabepiem wo man Ghana mu ha ede dwumadie sunku bi eba wa akwan mu a watu ne din se women health education.
A woman health education is very important because a lot of women has the challenge or sickness and disease in this country if they has the lack of knowledge.
Women health education obra wobetena sie na watwetwe kwan a emma befa so ahwe na watumi apo wona pomden ho ban na ebetumi aboa yie pa. Shia Dr. Claribel ewo LUCKYTV na ode apomudin krojin enchirechire ebeba wakwan so. Women health education emma ya pomudin ho hia yem pa.
Bodele gadindu.
What's wrong?
Malaria. No koko tinwa.
Malaria no koko.
Koko tumimo ayemutim anasisi yawo. Onia koton Lucky Herbal mixture. Lucky Herbal bitters anane capsules na ye free. Lucky Herbal mixture de malaria srono. If say e crash no.
Lucky Herbal mixture obanomwa ye malaria test ne hu sampa wanya malaria ana tidi yade no ansa na wanumbi.
Lucky Herbal bitters anani capsules so koko chire no every say e crash no enunti made in Ghana Product and Services Awards 2016 actually say Lucky Herbal bitters na ye bitters of the year.
Jacuzzi, botanical gardens, Lucky Herbal, dot.
Enye mapping for abata woma wo menu for any mofra woni mfie dumienu.
Lucky Herbal bitters, Lucky Co capsule, and the Lucky Herbal mixture. I am lucky, a shedrupa.
FDA ahwehwɛ sɛ adwadie nkratoɔ yi mu agye atomu sɛ ɛyɛ.
Obia dia danse se ebampomdi mu nsam dia Lucky Herbal Hospital edemufo Lucky Herbal Hospital e wa dokotafo ne nurse fo a waben na sa wokɔ hɔ a wɔde anigye ehwɛ wɔn temtem so enti enya wanwa sɛ panyimpa wɔda Lucky Herbal no boost even ye boa ye bɔ na baso sɛ ɔyɛ number 1 in Africa. Lucky Herbal e was scanning machine ye twetwemu fa nipadua no ho de hawo wo ultramodern lab sɛ ye gyanan choso anase bɛma mu nsuo wonya dagye ye twetwemu ho hawo a ewo we liver function test, kidney test, ADEKYE keka ho. Body hahama tata hwebe sawyare. Wo gym, massage unit, never physiotherapy. De wo hia eye asharman, kepu, kumase, elibu, aflawo, kasoa, any asimfusu. Friend 0243201244 in a 0277465855. Lucky Herbal Hospital. Why you lucky?
Nsem. ADEKYE 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 Nsem.
Time non so here. Predictions now waka say it will get to 8 and break the 8, no. Now somewhere in March and some of the oil companies have predicted about means fuel and be 8 cities and now we are 8. So Hopefully, Abia now watching in a China, we surely break the 8.
You want who better? One year, Juma Bakumi and Umian, who better? So one pet savings pa and savior. Who better? A sign said the moment fuel price goes up, lorry fares go up, transport go up,
sure.
In
price of goods and services.
Every service available to us.
Sure.
Now rent na yesu hunu. Se see ade e be skyrocket. Ultimate rent 2-bedroom, 2,000 cedis this year. 20 million, 2,000 a month. Okona air condition wo mu dada. Any edie.
So 5 months is 10,000.
10,000 Ghana cedi.
10 months is 20,000.
It's 20,000.
12 months is
24,000. Now when him say a year, 2 years, no.
240.
Yes, 24,000.
240 old million
Ghana cedi. Into for 2 years, when him say 48.
Okay, come on, get your boom. Na say afi.
Na endua. Now koya na obaye. O my way mu. Senye ha nkwa na ye bread ya. And na something has to be done. Me make it a daily graphic. Truth and accuracy every day. And 9th February. Na yenu abema Mr. Samuel Abujinapo, Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, and obo enim ha den no. Na de aye kan ewo ha and its daily graphic kan ewo ha and say $6 million appear to explosion fine. Maxim pays $1 million and $5 million remainder payable within 18 months.
When you say no. Levy money paid by Maxam.
And one Ghanaians, we are safe.
Levy money paid by Maxam. Ghana for we are almost safe.
Reads obituary for Bost CEO invoke fear. GNFS targets 5-minute emergency response time. Where Mr. Julius Alabukari Kuno, Chief Fire Officer. Ha, Muma Yenkomu Kakrae. I say Maxim Ghana Limited, the company at the center of the explosion that occurred at the ADEKYE3 in the Prestiahoni Valley municipality, has paid $1 million into government coffers as a fine. The company has also agreed to pay $5 million or 8 cedi equivalent to government in 18 equal installments of Sikadimodu. $227,777 and $78 from the first day of next month. International say installment payment, August 1st to August 1st next year.
So the rest will be paid in a period of 18 months.
18 months, yes, 18 months. The Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Mr. Samuel Abujinapo, imposed the administrative fine after Maxim had been found culpable of regulatory breaches. Mr. Jinapo directed the company to pay $1 million before the restoration of its license, with the remaining $5 million to be paid in equal installments between March 1st this year and August of next year. The minister said the report of the 3-member committee constituted to undertake independent investigations into the matter affirmed some regulatory breaches on the part of the company in the manufacture, storage and transportation of explosives for mining companies and civil works. Mobekaya ADEKYE3 assembly see na yekra hanum eka say definitely media make say a company has to be sued. Particular act of violence.
But I still have I still have a question to ask, because when say investigations say investigations could report in by and say the car the truck convey those explosives it was being guided or led by an escort.
But maybe so say till date when police escorts na omode eba as per ADEKYE3 ahemfo no imbisaye mo no it's been over 2 weeks ADEKYE3 for bisaye but yenya bibia sa aba anka kuwakrata ni menimu no anka eba hono because they will feel say as a police their name is being tarnished.
But so it was confirmed say na a track was having a police escort and one TV
no patro menyante bibisa
onyante bibisa
patro de menyante bibisa.
That was part of the report, that the explosives that was being conveyed now it was having a police escort. So now a police escort there say now there's some sort of legality.
Legality
why the charge?
Civil.
Why the fine?
If omoye investigation, the 3-member committee, investigation, or say, and I quote, the minister said, good. Storage, transportation of explosive for mining and other civil works. Civil works, no, it pertains to us. It pertains to us. So if, as a civil servant, I am to convey something from one point to another, and truly there was a police escort, investigations would have said within these write-ups, say there was a police escort. It's not being said here, unless of course we haven't finished reading it in entirety. And if there was, Maxam, yes, you or mono, Minia, they will stand against it because they knew they had a police escort and they will not take the blame.
Were we informed, sir, that there was a police escort?
No, I have not seen anything of that sort till date that we speak.
We spoke about it.
We did speak about it. We mentioned it on air here. So, police escort were any anchor, I was saying, Yenya Omudin, just like the
and we just said it because there was an information.
There was an information that was coming out. Yes.
There was a police escort.
But as of date, we still don't have names or records of. Well, this is the government we are dealing with. It's always in the pipeline. It is always in the pipeline. And in summary, you know, say Murkai appeate asamna esi na atorencham na esi wo hono mu na sesi ano maxam 4 na omuhu abetwe wo say omutimi etua a fine of say in entirety no $6 million inti omutua 1 million omutua kra omutua 1 million according to Daily Graphic no and sesi ano aka 5 million nenso de can installment payment no $277.78,000 no ombetua ne kakra sa till from March 1st March next month sa kopim next year August inti se omo intimi entua dia omo license e wo se omo de ye mining ejuma no omo nsa enka we 3-member committee a ye frɛ omo a omo ye investigations efa appeate explosion emu me ni ultimate fa back me
right ma yenko the chronicle the workrata no na o ehwe anim hanum say a o say NPA falls on police to foil illegal fuel trade. Eno ene waha mpenifo omo National Petroleum Authority omo ejejina no say Dr. Mustafa Hamid wahye ne fita a ono ejina emfifi wo hwe emfonyina da ona ase benkum ena National Petroleum Authority mpenifo ejina ho na ochese the National Petroleum Authority has secured support of the police in the Upper East Regional Command to assist in curbing illegal fuel trading at the border towns and some fuel stations in the region. I was a man for the farm go no efforts edikoku wuram ewo etifido mantemu na ese ura etifido apie ya Upper East na ese ura Burkina no na amanfo no wo hwe prices na wo gan prices na wo na omdi wuram kudu na ebo no omtimi nya ne best intino na wo se omtimi de fakuntina se ekoruam ti the National Petroleum Chief Executive Dr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid enumerated illegal fuel trading in the region, such as fuel smuggling at the border towns, selling of adulterated fuel. Inti say farm go na petrol kra na ebia omo de nwo kakra wo no. Aha, na so nya adwenwo kakra na say ebia na crazy kakra no omo de awo no. Inti wo de an so aba beto na de ko so de ko ya adwuma na ebesi o na ensi o. A chese omo chese omo ene bambo adwuma ya fo omo atifido apue mantema ka bom a omo sanhwem bia wa yebeso mu ho de enya de a omo ebeja akwakro omo de be famra kwan so ama wangu sampa nti omanfo a mutie fi atifido mantemu a monam kuntuna se de famo efa border ho no ekowuram ewo Burkina ene amanhodo so no kokobo ena ede aba ede amamo.
We say millions facing severe hunger in Horn of Africa. We Geneva, Switzerland, and Ethiopia line.
Horn of Africa.
Horn of Africa. And also the UN World Food Programme has said 13 million people across the Horn of Africa face severe hunger, calling for immediate assistance to avoid a repeat of a famine a decade ago that killed hundreds of thousands of people. 3 failed rainy seasons have created the driest conditions since the 1980s, with forecast of below average rainfall set to increase suffering in the coming months. Harvests are ruined, livestock are dying, and hunger is growing as recurrent droughts affect the Horn of Africa, said Michael Danford, Regional Director of the WFP. Regional Bureau, World Food Program. That's nice. Yeah. Regional Bureau for Eastern Africa. The conditions have decimated livestock, forcing thousands in a region where many are pastoralists in displacement camps. We have never experienced this before. We only see dust storms now. We are afraid that they will cover us all and become our graveyard, said Muhammad Adam from the Somali region of Ethiopia in a WFP video. Aerial footage taken nearby showed vast, dusty, scrambled and crumbled, strewn with cattle carcasses. And no Kebele village, a honomona, Ethiopia honomono, and Tigilisi Tulu. I remember the name because 2018 Hanga Kakrana isi honomono, especially pertaining to omo cattle farms. Cattle nankasa and omo ye farming. Nentwifo nankasa no. Omo bray, unse omo dia straws. Minim se de fe tree. Aha. Esre. Eno na ya omo cattle ni di. Na esine drought na e call honom nsuo ento. For 3 years consistent no nsuo beto a na be in a year no be 4 or 5 times. And na eto interno so enye din. In the 12 months. Yes, within the 12 months. Ano so enye din. Et se de be ya anka ebe che because once omo dua wo nsuo asa emu no. Swamp plants and also mudua wo mu na nso mu nya ne saa nti no e ma ekom ekosi hopa nti Tiglisi Lulu eba out with CNN with the World Food Program no ebe kasafa home. He is in the Kelele district of Somalia hono and Ethiopia in Chenchen hono no. Those things were happening so much ama inkrani we pa sesi anomo se so man hwe ye biomu a bibi sa na esa ABC farming na ebe bano yanhwe ye a nkrofo be wu a change said you 10-12 years ago, even as of 3 years ago, no. A honum no say I dust, it is a desert. She says, it is a desert. So much so say a boa, a go muni so. You shouldn't so among you be num. Impona umaya rehydrated. To the air also a Horn of Africa, which is the Ethiopians, the Kenyans, and some parts of northern Switzerland. Somalia honum eba down in na the air koso ewo honum no nti UN de ababo ntin say mwabi ewo honum beboa mbetimi aboa nanso neighboring countries no ebetimi aboa in a form of water preservation into the countries anka ebeboa ama farming no ankosi ewo honum.
Page 3 of the Chronicle and ADEKYE3 na Ushe story na say with the front page of the Chronicle say according to writ filed in court Kasapreko engaged in alleged tax evasion. Na she say we ejumeko a Kasapreko ejumeko na ene yede omo ho nsem ababeto kratai enim hanum say Kasapreko Company Limited omo fo nyine da hanum say wo hwe omo dan na eno na yetwa no fonyi da hanum say na ukom kakra. Also, in a suit that has been brought before court by anti-graft group Movement for the Truth and Accountability. Kasapreko Company Limited in the year 2019 alleged engaged in various economic crimes against the state in the nature of money laundering, under invoicing and tax evasion. Now, just say, krata umbeti ama say bia obetua bibia eno na so omotima wansana ya ma receipt ankasa no eye invoices no eno no enya de ombeti ama okra na afi so no to e wo so omutua no omuntua enti no wo hwe paragraph etoso be miensa wo say the plaintiff supports his claim by pointing out that credible and available data from second defendant, that's the Ghana Revenue Authority, show patently clear that the first defendant, Kasapreko, activities in the nature of money laundering and the invoicing and tax evasion in the year 2019 alone has caused huge financial and revenue loss to the state in a sum of approximately 7.214 million 868,042. just say utumi say enye sika eda fom kra 7.214 million eno kra eda nchen enye sika US dollars o enye Ghana cedis just say sika yina esika twitwi dia wo se enka ekọ Ghana futom na oman Ghana adwumaku a yehwe ne age to no o sika yitimi kom ho na ni nyina no kasapreko afa kuntu na siama omo anje o krata omo edebema mpanifo se eye invoice na omo santua to encounty abo oman yi kan si amne okasa die asam no akodi asemni bia a yatwe kasapreko ase a enye asem keto akora nti ko ekonya chronicle de bokrata na asem ne da anima katafa etoso ne esa ensem ni nyina ewo ehonom.
Daily Graphic MO page 7 katafa etoso sono essay inactive toll booths post safety threats. Me catch us menu abema ye video no mo hwe pa enra ne yete anana ye ka say toll booth me kan ya say toll booth na timi cause accident a sign wo hwe infoni o mutwa edito graphic ni mu no wo hwe eye sa no crossing red ade na mo di sikwan hu no eno esikwan ni mu kwa what do you call it, stones I can see very huge stones I can see esi honum haphazardly final esi hokwa se obi anajo no onhu ade ye enche super te se media na ultimate de kopem enti die enti pa na toll booth no esisi honum sa na course bibi sa I mean it's becoming unbecoming and no daya na yejina hanum na yete hanum na yeka eno na se sia katafe to so don so no especially with the editorial no and a daily graphic de abekuntuno ha or say inactive toll booth post safety threats.
That's right.
Ninkomu kakra
toll booth dey sansa na abekum what ho asem dey
you say they better any public toilet any public urinals.
Yes.
So if I am crossing and it's a major road like the N1 and there's a toll booth and then there are cars oncoming. So where is the security for the human who is crossing, which is, and we all know it's a highway.
Very
so
critical.
I'm crossing there to come and pee or to come and take a So if I'm going to take a and car to me bombing easily because I N1 a fast road, a fast lane.
Emra wo hwe parliament sene na road transport minister ura kwesi amakwata o cheche nsem no a minim se sa na okasa de ya na unse obi kanokra uhu se ne o kano no
o tran trust
unse because any o mo de asem ne pim na afi o chechim say in other way no na utumi say Ndi se sa so ni betomo amrepem no ye behwe mfoni no dia hwese ne ye
where as a toll booths, roadside structures where drivers or road users pay to use bridges or roads are deployed the world over as a means to raise revenue. In fact, tolling has been established to be an essential tool to develop road infrastructure, especially in developing countries where resources are limited. In Ghana, annual proceeds from toll booth collection amounted to about 68 million on the average, while monthly proceeds hovered between 5 million and 6 million Ghana cedis. Proceeds from all the 38 toll booths across the country were lodged in the Ghana Road Fund, the GRF, ostensibly to support the government's efforts to maintain and expand the road network of approximately 40,186 kilometers. However, the Ministry of Roads and Highways, which was responsible for the toll collection in the country, directed the cessation of the collection of tolls at all locations around the country, effective 12 a.m. on November 18th last year. The directive followed the presentation of the 2022 budget to Parliament by the Finance Minister, Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta, on November 17, 2021, in which he announced that the government had to abolish road tolls. Tentene tetia nyina ene se anu toll booth no ye de benani dinana bia ene baby a onam kwan mu anase utu kwan utimi paake edwon so now over 38 toll booths no the revenue it generates is 5 to 6 million. Meanwhile, what we know
I'm saying enough. Enough. Now, interesting point, and they say, Minya Kwenya eti tobu to for almost so ewuku. Yeah, almost what platform, almost chat also. Now, one of their members now work say, last week ya enomunya Akwenya, Asia road minister. Now, okachom so they have very good plans for them, very very good plans. I just say almost to niamana eja omahwe because or chese enye road minister nkwa na invite omo amom na rush no e won office isan say omusika akra ho akam ai wasi etua mom what I say omusika akra ho akam wasi etua omusika no omuntua ye e na sisia no omo etimi egu 38 toll booths awodo across the country any ade
with a revenue generation of 5 to 6
ekwan omufa so kra no what I say ntini nyina ante nkoda na omni minister nkodi nko wache so say omo be sachire ni na wanhye da nche o ma deporting a che say ade anche kro a che say ade a omo
e bela ne janabia
nti we any good plans are
say da ne janabia un say ya na janabia no ya mama fortuna no jeje ska nti e bia na
everybody Yehovah
e bia no
oh my Ghana
ukokan e bechi watu
oh my Ghana
the suppression okay, the suppression of the fourth arm of the government or Ghana as a whole. Sisiano. Yenyabema Collins, Ousu, Deborah, Yanamusinia, or Marsha Bedrefi, or Betra home for ye at the Amaying, Monday, Tuesday, any, dear Itimi Akoso, Ewo Honum, Enina. Our Humanas, Minyabema, good morning. Patron, where dear?
Me pacho me na answer.
Nyame adom ye won kwa adom binti. Me pacho Monday Tuesday me be ma wejuma pa. Monday Tuesday try mfonyi de akoso so far questions no na yenim say Monday no na e be 15 questions and na eda honum. Na Tuesday de no kwani nyame ni minim questions ahia eda honum. Na enen so eden na ebe koso fire ko.
To me aba ma penya na menchia lucky asheponi. Say enede lucky ashepo ezamuti. The can near the big no if you had that ma eba Monday and a Tuesday is required. And no credit and I know if you had that ministers, sister minister, no so answer questions, sister, no eba answer questions in Nana, Rob answer questions, no it means that honorable members are distance and funny in Nano, will be members will be able to on our questions are it means that minister at the Breum. Because if you are done in the first year, I may say, honorable be to me, bisa question. Minister on some Musa question, which means not as a near or pay a free minister and honour, not as an answer. Can you also not say on Tiasia minister to me catch and say after so what bisa question every you know. Omran on an entrance and then she say, you be or honour. Won't me more than any entrance and almost say, and she say, and I know the parliament and Bomodia Anthony and Nancy because a Juada a parliament and Fanco as a tenant. On this say be a parliament now Bomodia to say be a Natina Ymuno Dini Jumano and Jumadini Granny doors into whom is a young fat day any time ni being come and son a parliament to be to me. I yes, but they see a Ned Juman notion in the idea a Juada and Fanco. No brother parliament Bomodia trans na parliament trans no na ye ministers ahoro mienu ana no almost no so mbabi pim no mo babe answer questions almost shooting eba be answer eye enano branda no questions no ema bibia ekoyi na no branda no so ye run which means a public accounts committee eso so Bomodia trans na public accounts committee e Bomodia trans eye and run which means na directive be about free a pantan training school na hospital no say accountant and shama sika akwakofa obi nsem a sika no which means only pa kono koso kodana oso ni sika odi tua ekoba sa ni ntina ma accountant ho no no ya ni di free ho elu ntina nam so ma public accounts committee asene nwa say baby be accountant no bi anene omo hwehwe no no omo fa no mra me pim or public accounts committee. Now, mammy, Nsem no nesa wa ya ma obi efa Ghana sika e de akọ na yebu se onipa ko na yenhu no ne ya transfer na fro na accountant for na CC no memfa ne se edi sudie nyina na kwakwa bono no obebo modia na watumi abaden aba no aba be Nsem na no e public accounts committee menu aba no ati no so no na no doada eye onabo ano dompre a ono ne won se homa doaji ebo modia make statement enra which means na Nsem na okanyina nse na no doada no kokoye doada tuntu e won mpesua so hono mo isan accident si e wo hono mo ma nipa ewu ye wo hono mo no ono ankasa ko hono mo no onhu bi da enu ntina no doada no edie na ye doada tuntum ni nyina kokoye sa driver for me ka tenten a omutu a wo ka choma omumua ene overtaking ene nam so e disa eye accident wi e baaye enu ntino obomodia sa driver for say e to parliament say Oma driver kwanso ntese se omo nam kwanso a eya ne enyemrika no na wobetumi ede ayi bibia ene kona kokohe nipa ewu na afi no omo no ya ono ekwakopaduane bia brobi na wo kwa tukwan kwaba na behwe no akwako wunti no saa de ne de ehu hia panse parliament bobo modern no mahwe se emra no na so omo beye bi aka omo be amend mra no na a driver for mo na tumi atetrom se no omo ntimi nkosa amerika na osrese Osre speaker momodian no mo hwe no mo nye saade na no nche nam so man speaker ayese committee no nkotrance no mo nkonkohwehwe niema e de accident ni we ni eba no no mo famra metu eye speaker nim na speaker momodian hwe kwanya omo befa so a omo bedi dwumadie mini aba no akona nso so no witness honorable Kwabra Kando ono na ye ranking member e wo health committee na asem nyina no fe ye ndi tu ya nim ni se America abomodia chese World Bank abomodia chese wa Ghana sika aye almost about 6.5 US dollars which means omo yes omo de ba beboa omo de aboa for COVID which means sika no se ya no so omo de ye se sika ne wo so omo de ma aye the bofo no omo de bodia de ye the body will ever COVID no send your kwanya COVID-19 means spread in niema and then kwanya be pass wa be ho sa anywhere nanso se sika ya e call eye aban ho no na momodian ka ama obi ante ese World Bank amom sika sei ni enti ono akando ni dina so ka sa ne se omo kokohwe 2019 budget 2020 budget enya dia se sika eye World Bank de man no almost 18 wo mu even 2022 budget here by kwa no more sitting room and nunti no omo ne de dom kuma na e ka trom say COVID-19 sika omo aye omo adwen so omo yusu no omo hia so omo beba mase bedwam no omo babeti se minister ne beba no abetete no this sika ne ye nyina no omo ka dom susu say enye sika no nko ana afa baabi na sika do wo mu a ni nyina na bomodin aye afa baabi nunti no omo srese omo ne de omo kwan bia omo befa so omo di minister ebeba be pimra se bedwam na omo abomodian no abusa no COVID-19 ska no ho expenses no omo modian no omo hwe na omo edise aduma no na menua ba se enra esoso no na eyade a eyeyen ankasa road minister abomodian kokikan sembi obabi se tobutu a omo ye omo adwen so omo monye bi mu no tobutu no ode baba be ye toilet we se or the better toilet ni Johnsobia. Na sesa na di we no ho no no na eye honorable ranking member for road and transport. Honorable Agbedi so ati asem we. Enti na ono so ho no no de na so atofo di hwe so obebo modern no bi nya minister. Na wa bomodern busa na no na nam so ma obi nya minister o ma se bidwam. Minister bo modern de eye loan agreement. Koba se lolo kwan bi wo ho no mo a lolo kwan bi te se eye etre amanfom. Eye be go to me anso ene kwa utafo ne adoso no kwan ni nyina no omo no ba bedi sika omo de ekwakoye saa kwan no na enumu no na ye honorable ranking member ono road and transport Agbedi bo modern aka che eye minister say minister document mu no de baaye no the document o de beto ho no mu na eye road committee no and na say road and transport committee na hwehwe mu no Abem said that bi no mo won se ya na so mo di sika pudu bi ato ho no mo ba be di sika na free eye parliament house no mo di akwakoye eye toilet no ne adonsobiano ewo tobutu no sesi ya minister koye so san be sika o san ba be sika tobutu no a omodi sika ne ayikoye anu nti no wabo modin a ewo ne budget mu anase ewo ne krata mu ode ba no aba be sika no ani bia tobutu no mo se mo mpeto butu toilet na ne bitumi abo anase de enti ono no o ka sika bi wo ho no anye sika bia ene wo so mo yehwese de minister sole no oba no abeka ne de amano no de akwakwakoye enti sa kasa na minister kan ni sika ne wo hono no no de ban sa sika no odi kan ka ama sasa nya de omo no eba bibi o mbepene am de sa sika na man because am say tobutu no hunya tobutu e di sika be ba na nka mo be ye mo say hunya na te pinu ne toilet na mo be kwakosi sin tobutu kwa mu ono eno na de sika be de ebe bro man na se de enti o kan na road minister kamwa kwata bo mo de anoka se onia ne kasa se ne sabi oya kwala bi anase on kasa nzizu se tanibi enya sa no na se mo o kan ye se o mo kwa ne mumu no ono ni media for ye interview ana media for ne fa interview ni kakra bi e de ba to o se o pese o ye to boot e wo hono mo ne mumu ne nye sisi nya na wo hwe se ne o road minister kana e wo mo nti se ye mu se dabino sa no mo pese omo yusu omo pato butu no mo de ye omo de ye toilet ni ade so bia no wo ekwan no hunti no ya me ya do mo a e yo mo ti se me mu ne sisi se ye mi e ye wan kene ka se omo de abeto so mo ba be fisika na se bibi sa ni nti no oni ane kasa won kasa yi na obi o so na so on ti ase a omra no omra me busa ono an kasa mu no mo de ane den eni na no e wo ho no mo fama no mini abanya me ya do mo so ne die ye wo ho 11 questions and there was a minister for education everybody p massive drum honorable ya wadichu everybody p massive drum and a great minister honorable akuto afi so also no so baby p massive drum next minister so any minister se no omobo modin babe ansa questions makoma 11 year da ho no no omobo modin ano mo eba be hwesa questions no ene corona no so no ye hwe ni mu sai a great minister bebo modin de agreement a omo ni nkopo bi aka sai omo pese omo di sika no omo de bo modin kokoko hwe a great for no omo akuafo na omo no confidence ensem ntine ma omo no niema na omo yi sai ye no e wo nje mu sai ene wo so omo di beto ho no mo omo pese omo be hwe no bi twenska kudie bi ama omo so ne bi akini akwakohwe na omo dwuma di omo sai no eso na bo modin akozo sa ankasa so na neso so ye hwe ni mu se energy minister so be bo modin na all the document bi aba beto massive bigani na eno no document o de ba beto ho no unless adi so the document na ba beto ho ansa e bitumi ehu do enyeme wo document ma na se document ko de ba bate wo enye bi pa so se energy minister so bo modin the document bi beto massive bigani ma ye hwe ni mu se obebo modin na ne no otuya bisi and then so ye hwe you so and then so no message and to see a president as no you may be nya krata if the president as sasem be no be katre said then no ba be kan ni na no and then nya me ya dum ewu mu no and the speaker be ma ye hu sansem ni na nti no and then me nya ba ne won ne krata so wo say nya me ya dum ye hwe enimu and then no so na makamachama
na ka me baby sa say energy minister no da be no be ba na so wetimi ama me sa moaye ono ne education minister ni nyina ene agric minister sa nkrofo miensa we omo na say yenya messages yenya calls efi hanomo a eya na dodo na ejina education ministry and then the agric sector nti say ne no ombetimi aba mrahye bedwefie abema moaye to the 11 questions na omo de moaye panso na abesom Ghana for dia ene ebehwe weni mochena na wetimi de eno nso de abraya menu abema Collins nti fa weni de etwe na ochena nso ya sa frɛ ne ene watwetwe nkomo
Martin about say you when then I was minister to be questions Marco 8. Now when Yakano education minister question. And you know, your best and your own some be to be people not to be them no more being for an answer meeting. Mamma is a class to say if we a year and not a copy of the Milano public accounts committee so no nothing. almost no share a health sector. And my uncle you will health sector no a 2019 public accounts budget in normal bombardia and Shimuntina and also air cost of our massive dream.
Perfect. Any ochina de o adwuma ye pa o de ni nyina e ba be so mien e wo fidie mu kese mu hanom na amanfo nso ya hwefo nso aso etimi ate calling se be da se pe yi na nyame ensure nso na onhya odin ene adwumaden a wo ye
Minya bam dances
yenso ye da se enua bema owo mra sebedwafie Collins owusu Debra ena ye ne twetwe nkomo no o de Friday, Monday, Tuesday ene de kakra ebe koso no ena ebe somyen na yentimi ensanka no we san se mra sebedwafie sometimes so she wo kra wan hwa yentimi ma wonpie krata asem ne ne amane amanti afedie yensa aka no amod ne nyina abesomyen nti ochina nso yensa ebe san aka no na education sector na yahwefo muta ebisa ye questions sefa honom no ochina megidi se hu videos eda honom a ye de ba besom mu na mo nso mwanya nte ye de ekoso e wo mra sebedwafie we echi no ye wo video wo honom a ye beyi e de akyerɛ mu de akoso e wo mra sebedwafie nyina abetwem no ye de ba besom
education ministry no and a health ministry na auditor general's report na buy no over 12 billion Ghana cedis which is a far kuntuna sia I mean enwunu ye ewo ho no these are some of the sectors are involved
very involved
involved education ministry, health ministry and other ministries and yeah say the public accounts committee tenase na omo aye nsem bi hwemu dia ene I think say omo entrance no omo nya hwemu because ho no unse allocations are wohwe budget na ekọ those ministries no say omo fanya adwuma no na emu ye pa ti no hu behia se empanifo ebetimi akom na omaye mu hwehwemu na yetimi ehu se ne enema esiete is very very important and ti enche se ne kan ye ne bekona yakwa videos no na
Francis Macron urges calm to resolve Ukraine crisis. So Ukraine Nsem ekoso ewo hopa the separation will be kind of the separation of powers no omune ow sorry pacho mo maminka pacho call the animal kakana me
right here page 2 of the Chronicle any or say a free year to was invested in agric sector to the agric sector and where Minister of Agric Nimfo yini eneda no say yewra Dr. Efriye Akoto na wo hwe Dr. Efriye Akoto a o chese for investors to take advantage of the opportunities in the country's agricultural sector. He said the agricultural sector over the past 5 years had undergone transformation as a result of a rollout of the planting for food and jobs. Inti onona sema woka ene se wo hwe enhye aban no de aban planting for food and jobs na aboa yie pa ama yekuayo Nsem no yade a ekọ esuru yie pa na onya akwanya ene omom de omsika be hwedwadie mu o my Ghana mu investors edi nkita ho wo my Ghana mu na o chese we breakfast meeting a one TBIG TBIG no Tony Blair Institute of Ghana Tony Blair Institute of Ghana and no disa and Southway na watching atwam na watch say planting for food and jobs in share buy no e buy na aboa yie pa was say ofa bibi te say soya bean ya ya de afimpino ani dun so 2017 no na ye produce about 100,000 tons of soya bean ewo my Ghana mu na emom ene no ye produce more than a quarter of 1,000,000 ton ewo my Ghana mu ogiri se ni nyina no boa san HSE ye rice production ewo my mu emo ye edua ewo my mu no quadruple na ye se moho 9 eno no quadruple nti ese kura wo che se ye dua mu ama emo no nya no do kura ma ye export bi e de kwa ma hodo so emu kwa ma hodo so na ye nya mu bi enhwehwe ye nti emo ne bo no se ye produce more na ejiri se yade emo no ba wo man mu pa ma ye bi kwa ma hodo so dia ene ye be se emo ne bo no wonhwe na intimi mra for man na enema so intimi nko so Dr. Akoto said the success of the flagship program has attracted lots of interest from government in the sub-region, citing that I mean, countries like Burkina Faso, Togo, Malawi, Trinidad and Tobago had visited the country at different times to learn about the program and to possibly replicate it in their respective countries. And what you say, Oshama who be say Trinidad and Tobago, I know what the Caribbean and Jamaica Mumpotem Hono, and I think so no baby Brimhano say Burkina Faso, and Togo, and Malawi. Omunyina ba o my Ghana mu aba ba hwe e planting for food and jobs e kwanya ye faso e na o my Ghana mu amoma kasampa Ghana ye bo adwuma ma esi a omo so ko omo mamu no omo ko hwe e kwanya ombe faso na planting for food and jobs no omo so akọ ye bi o hono. The minister pointed out that even though the production capacity of some food crops such as maize, rice and soybean had been significant increases since the rollout of the various interventions under the PFJ, the country was still producing below capacity, hence the need for more investment. And a woman said, "Sir, enobaya who do be to say a bro and more soybean near the adeno. Send ye who you more my gano, a dorson, a cosro, name senior a was enka itimi no doso na esu bebre wo man Ghana mu no intimi enu senior eni ehwe no nti owura akoto ekyerese e was itimi koso na yebo ye homoden na yepeja ekwan a ye faso eduasa enobai ewo oman Ghana mu. Yanko anim na yenhwe eye kratafa etoso enkron okay kratafa etoso enum ewo eye Chronicle the worker term no say member of parliament Duka hands over community center at Adia was so okay into Yera Merkuduka and at work and same takonsia yem rashabia ni and our watches on also hand over community center no de chemu. IGP takes over investigation into assault on broadcast journalists. Into the Inspector General of Police of the Ghana Police Service George Ekufudampare doctor has taken over investigations into the alleged assault of the broadcast journalist Eric Nanajitia in second-day Accra Day in the Western region. So the IGP personally called the victim, who was manhandled by policemen in second day on Monday morning, to empathize with him after pictures of the latter went viral on social media. A source at Connect FM, where the broadcast journalist was, confirmed that the IGP called the victim and stopped him from going to the second-day regional police command, where he was scheduled to report on Monday. Eric Nanajitia, popularly known as Pim Hene, is currently nursing his wounds after he was subject to cruel beatings by men in the police uniform last week. The crime of the journalist was that he has taken pictures of some alleged suspected robbers arrested who were eating at a popular food joint in Tanokrom in a suburb of Takrady in Handcuff. Nti eno eya reho sempa wo hwe sene Nanajitia Pim Hene n'anima ya na arehu ye pa na mfoni eda hanum se na ono ena eda hanum se abranti minim ye pa mene no aye adwuma e Takrady pen me na aye adwuma Takrady pen mpempem hene aya bono apoisufo abono se oye na adwuma o akromfo remfo a omo wiade na omo didie na abranti omo woka hankofu na o fanfo nyini senka akromfo remfo de eja omo no omo pe no makobo kro no ame ache omo na akromfo ye ntwomfo nyini meto da na posifo so abranti mu sibam no a pempem he na no ayese aposo ano no ahono pose tsene wedi ice block no nti uhwe pempem he na wabre yi pa na echese Inspector General of Police Dr. Ekufudampare afre no ene na atwe nkomo a esia no abranti ha biso aye nsem nhwemu ohima Centrefo ni asemu
ye hu Nsem na no be last year I think somewhere middle of last year ena Centrefo bi ye general manager send videos bi Centrefo bi aye shooting no osan ye teacher ye shooting pa ma waka baby na ye shooting no ne car mu wa park wa pon adwuma ya wa park wona yere efie wa park wa ready so be pie
se was egu me
o be pie no na ne yere ne te to ba to no ne yere na ne yere feel say me tai keke na apai e no say na me kunu ade na ne wa cha wo car ne musa esan so cha wo car ne musa to no te
ye bona to aso
say ya boni tu o maka na tu eko aden awakoye report na ye dwuma na nkasa no ye reporters ye kokonsafo ye suma ye nse ye nkopɛ kokonsa ne mfambra na as omo wa so no omo nya ntebi no omo ntebi omo we no omo nya
we say ne fa na kwa say general public no na ya na kokonsa na ya na de ahye coat
omo coat sorry kokonsa eduma
what I say ko say de ubofo
they will both for in the sense say omo ti ase say into them no ye di kokonsa
wo de ye mfa ne say ya ye ensantweni bia yakayaka de na TV e wo Ghana radio e wo Ghana de ubokrata e wo Ghana agi atum say ayakayaka de omo ye ensantwefu nti da wotwe mienu obi anya adwuma obi e mo amane na ye nhwe na ebesi wo man Ghana
ye na Air Force arm
enti say ye ba na say ye beto sha oso ye obi bi na amane amba wo de man ensantwefu njai omadwuma na wotwe mienu ni enhwe se ne oman ne beye in fact ye besre pa minim se dodo na ti adwuma na se dodo na so wo hono ma akakakra dodo na so wo ho a wonti adwuma na se kra ti be hia se abre ni abi nyina e boko so ne wo se adwuma no etwa ese fata se wo se edi dwuma no ye man kyerɛkyerɛ because se be enya amane enko a ne ye bo ye san man kyerɛkyerɛ eye informing and educating and also entertaining
tino
eya na areho
mama yendina we so ne nkɔhwɛ infonyi bebre na eye niama ekoso ewo eye insentrefo mrache bedwafo efie mama nkɔhwɛ ye videos
complete ignorance. He is very ignorant about what he is talking about, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, he is quoting from graphic or daily reportage. It was an interview. It's just a small portion that has been cut out. You haven't had the opportunity. He has no such powers. In any case, the toll booths are in the middle of the roads. How are you going to put toilets in, convert them to toilets? Mr. Speaker, why am I saying this, Mr. Speaker? Because this minister is about to borrow an amount of 558,000 Ghana cedi euros, close to 4 million Ghana cedi, to build a new toll booth. You are converting existing toll booths to toilet, yet you are borrowing 4 million. Minister, if you haven't read it, this is where it is. Read your own document. And Mr. Speaker, we shouldn't allow ministers to think that when they come here, we give them approval, they can go and do whatever they like.
Yes, Honorable Minister, you
out of complete ignorance.
Yeah. And this one among other things.
Among other things, no public toilets now.
Among other things.
Which are what is among other things?
And one pick a small section. Whether it's just a word and omo picky and I say we are the press. We are the media. And you know somehow you can't say we have taken you out of context. We are in context. I say no okay and I want
quoted verbatim from
him.
Okay.
So if you say among other things, which among other things, what I said, that's what I don't understand because I say my mimi busano, sana ebia ahwefo a ebi omutifie no, omo so omo busa omho. Say among other things, say we pick just a small section of it. We say you want to improve the sanitary conditions because we all know say drivers no more travel no, some of them they urinate indiscriminately. And you know, you want to improve the sanitary condition. Not just say ampa o de baye urina na manfo adwo so wo ho. O de baye toilet facility.
Or say sanitary.
Sanitary.
Or be improving the sanitary conditions on our roads.
On our roads.
One, me pacho public toilet na sisi a be because I am sign public toilet ni public urinal na mo be
on the highway.
On the highway.
Yes.
Toilet inside no why na be cleaning honum. Who is going to be responsible to be cleaning the place on a daily basis
on the highway?
On the highway.
Yes.
Why na e was say na be cause another traffic ya dwene ho. E was say ye gina no mu twemu no mu cleaning.
Na car no be park we na why no be si no be twa kwam on the highway.
On the highway.
Akwadwo so on the toll booth on the highway.
On an N2, on an N3, on an N4. Have they thought about it? Now, after na mobile drainages, ebe create pipes.
Yeah.
Na pipe no lead the tank ben connecting ben lead the akom. Punimo and say hefa.
And according to that member of parliament or question here, no say it seems that in the document the minister has already requested for an amount
yes, 4 million
of getting
Ghana
to about 4 million Ghana cedis.
You've requested for it. And if you requested for it, not just anka, yeah, the bema. Ya cabinet be ya ni bobo nwa.
Enti we were mu na wanka. Enka wo be hu an say. Meanwhile, only a year toll booth for association na hia. Aka chom say you are coming to improve their conditions. Now improving their conditions, no.
Public toilet anymore. And not improving their conditions.
More from messages in 0574072123. Abra Igusu editing komo 0574702123. There was another video kwamna minta kando ono na minority. I mean or share on mapum den Nsem so parliament. I mean ranking member on health ewo mra shebije fie. Yenhwe eno mra sisia.
Yama Ghana buy sika beye $560 million. Say your pound COVID-19. I say, Mudika my 430 million back. And Musade by 130 million. Ebeka, good bomwa, near 560 million. Now, we a idea back, and Nunti a fee say. COVID-19 share muno sikasam ene kwa efa so disika no enko yi enu ti ya e wodon kuma muno ene yasam amabeto parliament say yan twetwem yan tipo yan twem kwanya ya fa so nya sika bi ene kwa efa so disika no efi say awia mu emu na ho efi say papa yika sa no yakofa yakomo babo sika krata no aye budget no 2021 dear no and 2022 dear no. Yabishwa ye hu baby a abanya ka kire say World Bank am I 560 million. Ye hu baby a enu tie free say COVID nsem yi. Ye sese mu no e do so posin de yeti. Sikaya omoka ho asem. E de na panic ase yempanye. Wonu say yempa modawuro ewo COVID-19 no yenyina ewo man mu binom mu radio stations and mu TV stations mo de ma kwa free bayan PS ka bia bodawu enso ya jisika 430 million baako and 130 million ya say dem fani sa bi magi nti ye de ye free say was ehwem ne mu ade asika do yenya ene ade a ye de sika no eyeye and check here, Moti said, yes, you get 2 million Ghana cedis at the meetings. I would go. The the best 600 million being so the as far back in 2020, I've had we shall say. Near my agenda, COVID expenditure. When the kitchen won't need. And not if he said, I was sent to Shamu, a coon, now you must be Yama Ghana buy sika beye $560 million. Say your pound COVID-19. I say Mudika my 430 million back. And Musade beye 130 million. Ebeka good bomwa near 560 million. Now we a idea back and Nunti a fee say COVID-19 share muno sikasam ene kwa efa so disika no enko yi Nunti ya e wodon kuma muno ene yasam amabeto parliament say yan twetwem yan tipo yan twem kwanya ya fa so nya sika bi ene kwa efa so disika no efi say awia mu emu na ho efi say papa yika sa no yakofa yakomo babo sika krata no aye budget no 2021 dear no and 2022 dear no yabihwe ye hu baby a abanya ka kire say World Bank am I 560 million. Ye hu baby a enu tie free say COVID nsem yi ye sese mu no e do so posin de yeti sikaya omoka ho asem e de na papa ka say yempanye wonu say yempa modawuro ewo COVID-19 no yenyina ewo man mu binom radio stations and TV stations. What they mark free. By NPS can be about them. And so, Jessica 430 million back and 130 million. I say, young friends, every month. If you say, was a room. Nemu adia sika ko yenya ene adia e bisa sika no ayeye enche bia moti se yesi ye di be 32 million Ghana cedis e di aye meetings ahodo yesi ye di be 600 million bi so di aye agena 111 as far back in 2020 aba na agena 111 we chance nti nemu e wa agenda covid expenditure ni mu we di e de kitwa mu boni eno ti efi se e wo se hwehwemu ekum na
$130 million excess and a becca $130 million in excess and a becca so omukoye meeting 32 million 32,000 Ghana cedi and 32 million Ghana cedi as of 32 cars and entourage for normal meetings, town hall meetings. That is the amount of money that has been sent.
Support fund.
COVID support fund.
$560 million.
Now, say last 3 months.
Yes.
Last 2 months, make a baby waha. Yenya evidence of Papa Bia all kind of Nsem. Ewo M Plaza Hotel. M Plaza Hotel no. It's one of the hotels omoje. Edema omo free akwentu omo ba yesi omonya covid no yesi omonya covid no or say ono ne num ye ne test no first one negative and obede ne call M Plaza omo ye 10 out of 10 people no negative
na yesi onya bi o negative onya bi no
negative no onya bi omo say ye second one no na positive
okay
inti out of 10 people no na negative ni 2 pe de aka ni na positive yes ade omo ko du ho no na negative na dane aba positive Prakope omakonya covid nibi intina wo say ye house e M Plaza Hotel
house no nice omudin akokrata mu no
yes M Plaza Hotel house wie ye no after the house no o say 2-3 days na doctor mbaye third day no enye doctor na baye e nurse no obi a wenya positive no say wo say ye started treatment ne mbada treatment na mbasa till the third day no nurse no ene be take swab any temperature obeteki we na o say obisa omo say ombetimi amano eye we ni bia na covid inno ni bi ana say first aid etimi cure ana say ebre covid-19 asia na ombetimi di bibisa aba na omuntimi fa bibisa amba na muntimi fa bibisa amba dey nti na mo ka say still or ye negative papai esa eka say after the third day no Friday after dey ye say omunko na omu ye out meaning ye yi omu efi honum ye be ye the next Friday test no after dey na omuenya positive negative straight into omuenya negative no I was say ye yi omu fi ye yi omu efi honum no all ko sign it say obe sign a document because oba now you're positive almost signing documents no money allocated to each person was 4,400 Ghana cedi to each person
44 million
to the old 44 million 4,400 to each person times 10 almost who ni mediano
440 million
thank you almost who ni mediano omudi almost who ni say a room no 7 times 50 and I say 7 times the 10 days but government is paying for that to M Plaza. That is COVID-19 business for you right there. When you're negative, no treatment.
No treatment.
Nenum, or no one nenum, Yemen America. Or your city cry.
The critical aspect in the critical aspect in say, Ayana a hamekakra. Say some of the party communicators, no, and yet a matter of NDC and MPP and CPP and PNC. Ghana first. What I say? Say a Kobani say na ye busa say ABA COVID support fund. ABA World Bank amay 560 million 430 back 130 back. Ye who near the year ya. Then they are trying to would defend the government say when a COVID support fund na ye ebina meanwhile no in the budget no per what Kwamna Mita Kando is saying, you know, ya share 2021 budget mu ya share 2022 budget mu there is nowhere stated in the budget say anyway and ya this budget fund ya meanwhile no as we speak no ye here ska kakra de abo ehun bro here just about $6 million over $7 million e dia aye levy e de ebia ye roads near de send your day kan e say road minister say levy ne ba na ebetua contractor sika ebisi levy ba NAPCO personnel ebetua omoka ebisi levy ba and meanwhile we spent huge sums of money
$6 million
not knowing what exactly we spend those monies for.
So how
are we running our nation?
Education free education no almost say ebi eko mu almost say COVID-19 fund no ebi eko meanwhile no na yenim say toast ni bi esika etimi ewremu tax money etimi eko
ebiska we dey supporting
fund na ye creative funds na ye creative committees nkete na ye twen
right.
Your phone lines no.
Na
0509346946 0509390977. Mon fena mon tre mo adwen emfa nkomotwetwe na ekoso ewo haya newspaper ni mu nso nsemo a ekoso mon sanfa mo messages emfa 0574702123 emfa ona yenkinkan emfa mamu. You see, they are boot no, they be public toilet. Oh, here Juma say sabi, uye bubu ni ana say, uye mum ana uye ni frenia, utimi eko tena honum. You see, they me sure so mbeka say employment no hona esa abeko. Esa so mama mo lusi mo Juma.
Eja minister,
the disability committee
just a small portion of the interview no no and MP no are picking out of contest in tea. Well,
we
live to see. We don't see to live. We live to see.
Adiana ekoso pa nenso ye katakata so. We are training so na obekasa nso a wan hwa na ho atero na Captain Smart baby. Na beto. Hello.
Hello.
Me pacho good morning. Udin any baby of free.
Morning madam. E ka Africa so Adam na.
Ya da say Udin.
Pacho me ka Africa Adam na.
Pacho body na fa wadendra.
Yeah, Pacho me din di Sule tayo.
Twaso me do.
Sa we oyo trophy pa on kano kwali kura because time na COVID ba yukura abiana omu beche wo kaswa omu bisha wo say party ben no.
Look at that.
One party, one man take party, one cast we LP.
Oh yeah, sure. Are you sure of what you are saying? Oh yeah, sure. Say Sana Obisa.
Me sure. Papa, mata. Me the DM, anything that you come. I get some fire me nka. Koko ana pa sa buru kokuru. Anye ausabu aburu kokuru kwa no muchiche. Ife I don't want to dimpo masa. Onye pipi ni bura emfa mawo.
Hey.
And you bring susu no mu de omusi kusia me man that man.
Right.
Yen to aso hello.
Yeah, hello.
Me pacho good morning. Udin any baby a offer free ne wadwen kire.
Yo. We the premier one capacity German South Drobo.
To aso me do.
Capacity German South Drobo.
To aso me do.
Yo. Good afternoon, my papa, my Ghana man. And that's where I'm here. A chief for Mutia LUCKYTV, you let me do. The man can say that the same man I use more just or money. And because the man is a man party. Among the year and the Ghana, if you are outside, Papa. If you call for the family. How I'm looking at in the nothing them. When I find the fight and stuff for people who will do or money, in the corruption, criminal prayer campaign. No, what would you ever come? No, what better won't take you with one of you. The cultural play, you're not the men of company. That's no money. Second, say, and the son of the power, excellence and the plan. That's almost taken out for a team that you have there.
Yeah, that's an for hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Me Pacho, good morning. Udin any baby out for a free. Why drink China? So I send bisa.
Pacho, I think precious after two. Pacho. The next one can say, the member of the kind of also Pacific Kasoa. COVID, the Amani provider a NBC, because what I can do is that if you see us a winning at the more, you hardly would be a mark who be or what they know. NBC for you to change. La, there's an Marshall to the account, they just said this NPP and NBC. They don't have anything to give to Ghana, young Ghana. Because the DPR and the party are very dear. It's either NDC and the NDC, they did condemn it. If I never consider a high game for myself, Congress here, Bible Cafe to a Kessika, Congo Sekaya, the picture means only to other. So something.
Hello. Me Pacho, good morning. Udin ni baby out for a few. I drink tre and I say was sembisa. Fatwaso.
Good morning, man. But I thank the call. I have to come here number one.
Twaso.
Me Pacho, Nata Abawu. It is dear pa no better no Ghana for. Ah, no, just say, who wants to step up and the time we are here. I can't never talk about it. It's so good to be able to do. Now, I tell you, I will tell you, I class one. Better idea with you. The couple who are with that. Also, I will tell you, stay here. And to look in the with that, Papa, and my little sister, Ghana, but they can't do this year. Because they already had a 20 educated. Like this, you have to amount. Now, they are very considered, they are considered. Each member, they are, let me clean out 100 and 200 cities. How are they going to do? I'm on records. Why? I don't know what said, SDB, for me to be here.
Hello, good morning. Pacho Udin, baby, I'll cast free. Why didn't China say was Mbisa?
Morning. Free action of Tresso. I found it equal this way. You, mammy, my dear, yeah, papa, rude me. I'm not you're getting the great. You understand action for a few weeks. And if you agree when you want to papa. That is, you will see on another bank of what you know, your trade boat, cook, they didn't buy it. Not to buy, but it's a one who shall afford them buy a trade yet. Good, a better than washing room. I buy great market. Mommy, you need that.
Yeah, that's say, hello, good morning. Pacho, last caller. Hello, good morning. Udin, baby, I'll cast free. What drink tre and I say was sembisa.
The Ghana man working bar, the patron and the Ghana force wife. The working pay, I'm not for one to Ghana farmers. And even to the I'm not a teacher or my. I think the people working again. And simply go for one country or Ghana main. This is coming from the end. You can make the coverage and you call with this woman, you go be. Papa, you are that you live about, and that live there, you live talking about. So I took for a man when you be there, I'm in the criminal. You can tell me a million. But you want to see us, what is that? What a second at that. It's a couple of seconds or maybe. As you want, it's not what you see. It's only make you love the one and by living here. Don't you about you let you let go. Never will leave it too. The people are not going to track at any. All the national sort of
yeah, that's an FM. Mama Fair, I'm with them. I'm doing you now.
11.
G11, no.
Ye 100.
Then I'm